The camp is really for anyone. It's aiming to be just 1 week of a great Dota experience, and any skill level is allowed to attend. There are no requirements there. We'll adjust our coaching to fit your level and still try to get the most out of it for you. But I do think that it needs to be someone who wants to spend a full week just hanging out, talking about Dota and not have to focus about anything else. And people who do aspire to be professional players get a lot of contacts here. They get to talk to all the coaches. They get to get personal advice on what we did in our career choices and what we think they should do in their lives, perhaps. And an open forum for them to ask any question they want.
I think it's definitely a way for like people who want to like break out, or like who have no idea how to break out into the scene, or like they want to and they're aspiring to do this, but it's kind of like a good stepping stone. Like it's a good stepping block for people who want to get there but have no idea how, or you just want to have a good vacation playing some Dota with friends, you know. No matter either way, I think it's a very well like thought out.
A lot of beach volleyball, and mostly after beach volleyball as well I went swimming. The lake here is really beautiful. It's a bit shallow in the beginning, but you can swim out there. It's really refreshing, really nice. And I also brought the slackline. Didn't do that as much as I wanted to this year. It's just that you have so many things to do here. It's great.
It can't get any better than this, honestly. You have the lake to swim in, the weather is nice, you can sunbathe, you can just chill in the lake, which isn't even that cold. The food is, I don't know, just perfect as well.
The food is the best part, probably. Like, I don't know, I think big thanks to like the mom and the dad just providing for us. I think it's really hard work, and just hats off. Like, you know, you guys could probably just hire other people or something, but the fact that they stepped up and provide just delicious home cooked meals every single time without fail. I think 2 years in a row now, my expectations have never been like, you know, I've never been disappointed, so can't complain, honestly.
Oh, the food was incredible. The first meal, the fish meal or whatever, I didn't even know I liked fish that much. It's mad good.
You can go canoeing, and there's like, and everyone has their own computer, and the food was amazing, and like literally you're like 40 or 45 people here that all of them play Dota, and you have all this stuff that you can do extra, and it was like, this is an amazing spot for it. It's really, really good.
I like the overall atmosphere of being out in the middle of nowhere, and even though we can play video games, we can still go outside, and it's pretty out and something to look at, and there's stuff to do with other people besides just play the game if you want.
You can be chilling by the lake, but there's someone with a mobile phone watching some Twitch stream or whatever. You want to go outside and have your breakfast or lunch. What do people talk about? About drafts, about memes, about EG falling apart and getting a new roster. So it's quite fun to fit in, which isn't something that as a gamer happens a lot.
Just hanging out with people, like really genuine people, I think. Making friends with genuine people in general, and just, you know, because on internet everyone's just has a persona and like its ego, but if you meet them in real life, you get to see what they really are. And you know, at the end of the day, we're all just people who like to play video games. So.
I mean, it's basically what I kind of touched on before, but first of all, the food was amazing. Like Wagamama Mama was just great, and everything worked smoothly. And the thing that you're here, like out in nowhere, and you're 40, 45 people that literally all of them are Dota fans, and they like enjoy talking about Dota, because otherwise you wouldn't be here.
All of my friends at home some of them don't even really know what Dota is. They like watched the stream when I won the tournament. It was really cool. Yeah. It was like maybe something I never thought would ever happen.
So there's this little cute guy called Stormer. He's also a coach. And another thing that you can do here is canoeing. So we took our own little canoe and we set out into the lake, far, far away from the camp. And he brought his little camera. He was taking pictures of everything around us and me. And suddenly, as we were paddling, we realized we couldn't move anymore. So what happened is there was this giant rock in the middle of the lake, and we kind of got stuck. And I still remember the fear in his eyes as he was holding his camera. He was too afraid that he's gonna drop it. So I had to find a way, while he was taking the camera, holding it in the air, I had to find a way to get us out. And being there in the middle of nowhere in some lake, not knowing if I'm gonna live to see another day, is probably the best thing that happened to me this camp. I'm never gonna forget that.
I kind of knew what to expect because last year was my first time at a camp like this, first time. But this year I had an idea what was going to happen, and so I was more prepared for it in terms like mentally, and you know, just I don't know. I had way more fun this year just because there's more people this year. It was more organized. I got more rest, and I think everything ran way smoother this year.
Just by talking to everyone here, I've learned a lot. Like I have learned a lot. Then I can't even imagine how much knowledge was passed on to those 2K scrubs. I think it was great for them. So if you're a 2K scrub or a 4K scrub, actually if you're Divine 5 and you're rankless, like there's these guys here, this group is, they're like ranked 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. It was the easiest to coach them because they are kind of the closest to me. So I saw a lot of mistakes that are actually easy to fix. But when you're a 2K or 3K, there's so much you can learn, and I think that coaching pays off when you have someone like Caskill or Stormer just standing behind you and telling you what you have to do. You soak it in and you get better. Easy. Next year you're gonna be on TI, 100%.
But if you do like Dota and you want to at least meet some other people that like it and kind of see a little bit what the pro scene looks like, it's worth coming here for yourself.
So I'm happy about my improvement this year, so I hope I can improve 1.2K again next year and come next year again, maybe as a 7K.
Overall, like I've met so many new people here that I don't know, I might be friends with them for a long time.
It was incredible. Like, everyone loves Dota.
Everything is about Dota and it feels so amazing, and like we're just connecting so much more on a lot of level. Yeah, with the accommodations and the whole tub and everything, and I mean overall, like I said, I was really nervous about this camping in the beginning, but in the end, this is actually like one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life.